Hi guys, welcome to this left WM system. I'm on Fish. It's created with this ISO and it's left WM. Theme, people ask me always the theme. The theme is edu db nemesis current. So it's my own. It's not the ArcoLinux db nemesis. It's my own edu nemesis. So you can make your own themes, copy paste, right? Change it. I've made a tutorial. It's online. Topic of this video is Control T again, Control R, no, Control T, and then we sudo pacman -s and update. That's enough. Go and see what's online. What I do have extra is a nemesis repo, and that's something extra we can add to our list, to our packages main, run the nemesis repo script, and you've got it as well. What's in there? At this point in time, I'm playing again with kernels, right? So kernels is a process of a few years, probably till the end of my life, and figuring out all these 50,000 parameters that it has. But for now, I'm already happy if I can build xanmod with just from the AOR. And nemesis repo, what I just put on there is, let's see, it's not yet there yet, so it's looking at the other computer. It should be there, right? So it will be taking a while then till GitHub says, oh, I've got more files, right? Now let me scroll to the other computer. What I've done is create a linux-xanmod of 13.2 megabyte, and the headers is 28.2, which means it's okay, right? For GitHub, maximum 100. So the code, or the way how I do everything, is on the ArcoLinux Nemesis. So github.com/ericdubois/ArcoLinux Nemesis, and then you have my code, and I'm gonna git pull everything, so the new things are in there and everything was already there. Personal settings, hidden away, kernel. This one wasn't working, but I'm building it again on the other machine here, and the other machine has finished. So we can try out with new settings, other settings, if it works. So the only thing it requires is do this, install the mod probe database. That's it. Install the mod probe, store, user enable, and so on. That's run, and then this is now on GitHub, create linux-xanmod. So basically it's that. Well, actually -s if you want immediately, right? And then xanmod. So that's what we're doing, but with some code. We want, and that's my choice, I have Skylake, I think it's called, as CPU. So immediately in the package build of the linux-xanmod, I say build it for my CPU, which is bringing the amount, I can still see it on the other computer, the amount from the tar ZST goes from 88.7 megabyte to, what did I say here, to 13.2, right? 88, 13, 88, 13. Just because we defined it, it's that CPU, and all the others, AMD, whatever, doesn't interest me. It's just the one from me. And that makes your kernel, your file, so much smaller and more interesting. And in here we say that we want to use the possibility for the mod probe from no to yes, and all the rest is now not used. And that might be the reason why last time when I tried it, it failed. And again, we have these key problems, right? ArcoLinux keys, skip package check, so he's gonna skip all the keys. And that's what I've done. In the meantime, I have some time, or it did get some time to, oh yeah, it's here of course, to ask if it's in there already, finally. And yes, so there you see linux-xanmod 5.15 27-1, and the Linux headers are both there. So if you want, right, if you want, you can become well, independent is a big word. You can steer away from the standard Linux kernel, Linux LTS, Linux Zen, Linux hardened kernel, and go for the linux-xanmod. If you boot up again with the linux-xanmod, voila, it's your choice. And of course the testing, well, you can test the kernel if it's good or not, and start tweaking some more things, and that's the fun, right? Becoming more and more literate, more and more a specialist in building kernels. That would be nice. So as an exercise for this computer, I'm gonna do and see also the speed. So this is coming from GitHub, linux-xanmod. Nemesis repo speed is this. Whoop, it's already there and it's already installed. While I'm at it, I'll install the headers as well. Okay. And then we can try and see if everything still works. Is VirtualBox still working, and so on and so on. Now this is not an NVIDIA system, so I have no worries at all for NVIDIA. Might be a good idea for you in the future when you buy something, right? Just your regular Intel graphics, Intel. Et voila, I'll boot up and surely it will greet me and saying that it has the xanmod kernel rather than the Linux kernel. So the Nemesis repo, if you're thinking, whoa, I want to build my own kernel as well, and it's great, it looks great, I want to have that too. Fine, on the ArcoLinux ISO, actually on arcolinux.b.com, because when you want to build an ISO, you can add your own repository to it, and that's here. So the Nemesis repo, if you don't know what it is, it's all explained here. Make it, it's free, build your kernel, it's fine, put it on there, it's great, and even build it on the ISO if you want to. That particular thing has been explained on alci.online, where I explained you that there is also possible to add the xanmod edge kernel there. All right, have fun. Cheers.